Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Satisfactory with Pancake the Paladin, episode 26. Last time let me see our to-do list. We should make it so we can see that from here. Anyway, let's go around. Last time, we spent all of our time doing plastic and rubber, as well as the turbo fuel power. That's all done and dusted. In between episodes, I did go on some adventuring, as you can see in here. I died a couple of times, which means I got annoyed and didn't completely get through everything I wanted to. You can see I have a hard drive going, which is good. So we didn't get all the way leveled up here for our dimensional depots. In fact, we actually are out of Mercer spheres, which is okay, I think. But also, between episodes, we did some redesigning of the downstairs and of the storage. So firstly, I did, oh yeah, I tried to get rid of these. Now that's like on top of it, so I can't get rid of it. We get rid of the like, oh wait, can I get the backside of it? I can, yeah. We get rid of the little walkway on top. I don't know why, I just decided I was done with it. I didn't like it, didn't use it, so we get rid of it. Now I want to see if the ones that I missed over here, I can realize I can grab. And look at that. Look at that. If you just pay attention the first time you're doing stuff, you can get that taken care of. Anyway, also down there, we did some redesigning of everything. So we took out the front, like smaller of the storage containers in front of everything and replaced it all with a smart splitter. So now anything that is overflowing is being sent upstairs to the trash can. So that means that everything's just going to keep reducing, and we are going to continue to get our much needed, much desired tickets. Speaking of, let's go see what we got. Also on my adventuring, I did obviously was able to get some more of this kind of stuff. 54 tickets. Okay. Let's go see what we can purchase with these 54 tickets. How many shards we have to do? Almost another 100. Pretty good. And I do want to, as we talked about, buy out the store. So, we haven't bought the cart yet. Let's do that. Love the cart. We haven't bought the boombox yet. Do we have all this? Got all that. Do we have all this? Got it. Ooh, got the Caterium finished now. We finished getting our painting pathways. Let's see, how many is that? 46. Do we have anything else to get? 49. I think that's all. Buy it all.
It is speculated that in the earliest days of humanity, people created drums and similar instruments to derive pleasure and social unity from the rhythmic sounds, accompanied by gyratory movements.
Gyratory.
Congratulations for unlocking a device that, thousands of years later, fulfills exactly the same function, except with a requirement for rare metals and plastic components.
Fair. Also, a fun Easter egg. Put a coupon in. Do the thing. Whee!
Fixit sees what you did there. How creative.
I'm very
I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
It's the freaking Cybertruck. Hate the Cybertruck. It's so ugly. It is such an ugly truck. Ugh. Goodness. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We. Coated cable and insulated crystal oscillator. No. Well. There's this Reddit thread where WRIGH516 on Reddit, Rye516 has this system where they were able to essentially rate all of the alt recipes and how good they are. And apparently, insulated crystal oscillator is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th best alt recipe in the whole entire thing. So I guess we're gonna get it. I also, let's see, I just do this. I also did a little bit of upgrading while you were away, where I have a little crappy setup up here on the Gold Coast that is making the smokeless powder out of heavy oil residue and the other powder. I don't remember what it's called. But with that, black powder, with that, I was able to research cluster nobelisks and explosive rebar, which is great. Cluster nobelisks are wonderful. Back up here as to not get exploded on, because they go boom, and then also more boom, and then the explosive rebar just also goes boom. So those are very useful and very delightful. I was gonna look at something else in here. I was gonna look at these. The fix-it check mark. I don't know what that is. Never used that before. That's okay. Anyway, now that I've been yammering at you for the better part of 10 minutes. What's next? What's today? Today, we're gonna unlock manufacturing. We're gonna unlock manufacturer. Like so.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly, the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of project assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Manufacturer. These things are big. As Ada just told us, they take up to 4 parts. It doesn't have to be 4. It could only be 3, and spits out 1. So we can do the modular engine and the adaptive control unit, which is what we're going to be doing for our space elevator parts, which are going to be their own beast. We have the heavy modular frames, which is its own beast. The number 1 alt recipe is a heavy modular frame recipe, the heavy encased frame, which we will hopefully get. We also have we can make the explosive rebar here. We can make our gas filters, which we're not going to. The crystal oscillators, as discussed. Computers, high-speed connectors, which is something out of the MAM. And what we're going to look at first, SAM fluctuators, which will need 30 steel pipe a minute and 50 wire a minute. What we're going to do for that, I think, hold on. There we go. I think what we're going to do with the space elevator area, let's see. This way. this way is similar. Interesting. It's red because I have my pipe set to red right now because of when we were making turbo. Whee! I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave this mostly kind of open on top. And we're going to, that way we can, whenever we send off our space elevator, we can still watch it go do all of its cool stuff up there. But then we're gonna have like, I don't know, units or modules, or I don't know how you want to call it, that we're gonna have different things happening in. For example, we're gonna put a unit like right up here, or we're actually gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this for right now. We're gonna get rid of this. You're gonna go back just a little bit. We're gonna put in a wall, a three-holer. There we go. And there's a concrete wall. What do I need to? Oh gosh, what color did I make those? Is it unpainted? No. That's not the, nope, not the same. Oh gosh, I don't remember what I did. Carbon steel? No. Just my normal swatch? I mean, no, but yes. Interesting. Anyway, and so then we are going to do one of these, run this up. We're getting 120 a minute, and we need 60 a minute to make our SAM fluctuators. Whoa, hey. SAM fluctuators. We need 60 a minute, and we're getting 120 a minute, if I remember correctly. But that means we can do, well, we only need to do one, really. Then we need 50 wire a minute, and we need 30 steel pipe a minute. And in order to do, actually, this needs to come to the other one. Sorry. There we go. Here, what? Thank you. That'd be better? Maybe. Anyway, we need to overclock our copper and our iron from way back over here so we can run those off and they can join up to become the iron and the wire, or the iron pipe and the wire that is going to make our SAM fluctuator. But 50 wire a minute. How much does one make? One of these makes 30 a minute. So it's 15 into 30. So if you do make 50, you need to have 25 more copper wire or copper ingot a minute. Which means we'll probably just go for an even 30 more. This make you 150 a minute. Wait, that's wrong. I need 50. Hold on. Math. I need 50 a minute. Oh yeah, so 30 would turn into 60. Yeah, that's fine. We will need to upgrade this. Upgrade that, and then we'll upgrade the rest of it as we go across. And then for iron pipe, SAM fluctuator, we need 30 steel a minute, which means we need another 100 and change iron ingot. Can I get another 100 out of this over here? Oh yeah. So you're doing 120 and you're doing 150. So I give you another 30 to put you up to 180. And I make you 180. So it was doing, here we go, ready? 180 by 2 minus 150 plus 120. It gives us an extra 90. We need more than an extra 100. So we'll need to put both of these on 200. I think that'll do what we need. And now they're both at 200, which means, is that enough? What is those? These are 240, which means this is going to need to go up to, this needs to be all Mark IV, all the way down. Now we have the iron and copper upgraded to this point. And we're going to need to split them off. So if I get a, nope, splitter. You in line here? Yeah. One splitter here and one splitter here. Well, I want to have this splitter. Here we go. Line. Infinite nudge. Nope. Over two more to avoid some flipping. This will come over to here. And we can have that still be the Mark II. We can still have, oops, this be the Mark III. And then we needed, how much? An extra 60? I need to write these things down. Wire. I need 50. I only need an extra 30 coming off of here. We can just do this way. We needed over 100 of the iron ore. Let's put that. No, I don't want that. I want this right. Alright, if you're gonna do that to me, just go that way. Stop being annoying. So let's do this. There we go. Run this into there. Cool. So, friend. There we go. So then we run these all the way. Then with these connected, we would run them up this next floor. Logistic, conveyor lift. Oops, probably not gonna work. Oh, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Look how well that works somehow. And we can get rid of this. Then we'll just need to place the machines for all of our things we have coming in. Not there. What was that? Did I just delete that whole thing? Why did that happen? That was weird. I don't know why we have just Z fighting right there. And Z fighting being whenever the two things are trying to be on the front. There we go. So now we'll need to place some machines. We don't need, I don't know how we need that terribly, that. Oof. I don't know if we need that much room, or how much room we need for this. We'll go ahead and run this over. We'll need smelters. We'll need... Which one's on the edge? The iron. We'll need... Let's see. We're making... Math. Here's 30. And we're going to need over 100. 90. 120. Oh good, my fighter returned. We need 30 a minute. We'll need to run. You know what, let's see. 8. You. Iron pipe. Overclock a skosh. It's 30 a minute. Means I need exactly 120 iron ingots. And so we went to 180 times 2. We ended up putting this up to 200 times 2. I think we'll be okay. So this will work out well. I made all these Mark 1s whenever I put them down. We're okay now. Now we are bringing in our iron ingot. Is there something else also? Is there also a Mark 1 below? Why are you running slow? Mark 2, Mark 2. That needs to be a Mark 2. Oops. Not that it matters, but... Alright. This. So now we'll do our 2... This is going to be like tight. Okay. This is backwards, isn't it? Yup. There we go. That's too close. Honestly, those are probably too close as well. But you don't want a gap. It will be our copper ingot. Just be one happy splitter here. I guess we need 2. That's kind of how we've done things. Wait, we need more than that. Wait, did I do this math wrong? I think I did this math wrong. Hold on. Wire. I need 50. Which means I just need 30 iron ingots. I just need 30. I didn't do this math wrong, I don't think. Which means I can place this closer. I just need the 1. So this one only needs to be a Mark 1. That's okay. This can go here. Power this on. And then we need our single constructor to make reanimated Sam. You can go in there as well. Even though it only takes... Wait, does it take 120 to make 60? It takes 120 to make 30. Oh. And I need 60 a minute. I could have halved everything. Oh well. It's fine. There we go. That's fine. All right. So then we're going to bring everything this way. We'll have our manufacturer over here. think. 8. E. Big honkin' manufacturer. Let's see. Is that good? That's actually kind of in the middle. Then we'll run a... That's actually not far enough back. This needs to be like here, right? That's much better. Right. Then this, we'll just run like just barely too long. Yeah, fluctuator. Oh yeah, and then you can have, so I just have a bunch of extra of these. And then we power you on. Then we need this manufacturer. We need 2 more manufacturers. One here, one here. I'm gonna do it this way. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do it this way. Hold on. Hey guys, hold on if I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have it 3 wide. I should just have the manufacturers all right here. I'm gonna have 1 of each. Nope. There we go. We can just do it this way. 1, 2, 3. 1 of them being reanimated Sam. 1 of them being wire. Overclock. Get us 50. Double overclock to get us 50. And oh yeah, you need to have this. Or I guess you don't. I can just overclock you double as well. And then this iron pipe, we needed 30. There. So then we have 30, 30. So these are all can just be Mark 1 belts as well. There we go. Here, you can have all those as well. I don't need to waste a sloop on this. There. I'm sure there are some of you that were yelling in your cameras, yelling at your TVs, your screens. Like, dude, you don't need a sloop, you idiot. And you were correct. Oh, heckin' beans. I do need the sloop. I'm only getting 120 a minute. I'm sure some of you just now again were yelling at your screens and your whatever, saying, you idiot, you do need the sloop. That's okay. Bring this around. Let's see, where is this? This is like middle-ish. Here. We need to actually get them up. Merges. For this one. You can run, oh, right down. I didn't even mean to do that. And it worked out well. And then we have this run all the way to this point along the same line. And we will begin creating gorgeous. And we'll run one more power line to right. You know, we can actually just run the power straight there. And we have our first manufacturer manufacturing. I love the way these sound, and I love that you can see the work sort of happening in here once it gets everything it needs. You're gonna get everything you need? There we go. I love watching these. Just cool little... What's happening? Do you need like a jump start, or No, you should be good now. All right. And finally, we need to add a little bit extra space here for a storage bin. And how many are we making a minute? Just 10. This can run around right there. And we have our first manufacturing and our automated SAM fluctuator. It's a sight to see. I don't have a Mercer sphere, which means I can't put a sphere on top of here, though. Which is a minor problem, I think. We're actually going to run one more. Please. All the way down. And then we're going to fill in at least on the outside. How do we do this one? We went 1, 2, and then a window. All right. We have our first little manufacturing section. We come over here and run up. We can see, bam, we have it all set up here. And on the bottom floors, we went concrete wall, window, regular wall. And then on the next floor up, we went regular window, concrete. Really mix it up. That's pretty fun and exciting. And then to leave this kind of open on the inside, we just did some catwalks to get up here and covered everything up with railings so you don't fall over, so you can be safe. Which is exciting. So now we need to figure out what we need to do next. Because we have so much stuff we could do. Next would probably be computers. Circuit boards and computers. We had heavily modular frames for both of these. No, we don't. Here we just need rubber and motors and smart plating. Oh. That means I think we need to start thinking about trains or trucks to come over here. Because my plan for this is to just bring in the other parts. And have a little section to where they come in and are fed in. Which means we need to bring from our motor facility that we made. And we need to bring from our rubber facility that we made. And the rubber is all the way over there, which means trains are needed for sure. Let's go look and see what it takes to make trains. Choo choo.
We need trains. Choo 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 choo. So before picking back up here, I went ahead and went around and gathered everything up we need to make the train upgrade. And let's check it out.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts.
Yes, they are.
Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it.
This is the best part
So
of the whole
due
game.
to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo Choo Mother.
The best part of the whole game, right there. Actual best. Next is railway signaling, where we're gonna need compoopers. So we're actually going to be a minute. I'll let you know. That's going to be a minute. Because first, we want to make our modular engines. And in order to do that, as we discussed just a little bit ago, we need... I wish I could just start immediately typing. We need engines, or motors. We need rubber, and we need smart plating. We have smart plating already. We have motors way over there. Oh, I should just run and look. Way over there. Motors are over there. And plastic and rubber is all way over there. So, we're going to need to bring some of that rubber. We're going to need to bring some of that plastic. Wait. Did I have a... Did I have a thing finished? I did. silicone high-speed connectors and pure. That's not bad. Pure ingots are never a bad call, but dang, what we really want right now is that encased, reinforced, modular, whatever the heck frame. Yeah, that's what we really want. Now we come to the blue, because the very first thing we want to do with the blueprinting, look at all that beautiful train stuff. Buffer stop, that's new. Prevents train from derailing. Oh, that's fair. We'll go over exactly how we can make trains work here in a minute. But what I want to do right now is just make a nice simple little pathway. Let's see, something that we can just spam to, I want a 2 meter. Then we can just spam whenever we're going across the world. And I'm not gonna lie, we've talked about Kibitz. I saw Kibitz's design and I really liked it. I don't even know if I needed to have 2 wide. Let's find out. Then we go regular foundation. Connect to here, please. Here. Swoop it across. I already need it to be taller. Because the way Kibitz's design worked, I'm just absolutely 100% stealing his design. Not 100%. I'm like 50% stealing his design. I think this could even be a 1 meter now that I'm here. A 1 meter foundation that had there was a little spot underneath for what are they called? Conveyors to run underneath, which I thought was neat. Don't zoop. No, don't zoop. Oh, I should have left it off. There. Yep. Oop. There. Nope. Yep. And then we put. Oh, is that concrete? No, that's the shiny. Oops. That's the shiny that I don't want. We're falling apart. I just want regular. This one. Then we do zoop across. And then we have our train tracks. Like, let's see, if this is 3 wide, we want to have trains having an option to go both one way and another way. Oh, that's how I turn it. Thought I had to turn it, or I thought I couldn't turn it first. Oh no, we're falling. We're falling. Fine. Why'd you panic? I didn't panic. There. Over. Building cannot be nudged. Oh, no. Someday. Oh, I did have it in the right spot. It's not too. It's too. Okay. So then we go like. So then we have a wide boy that starts in the middle. Can't see. I need it to be. There we go. Train track. Then the return track. No, be on the edge. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I could do now? This. Is that right? I could, to make it neat, have it be like this. That is fun. And then I generally don't like to go overboard with my design stuff. But I kind of want to with this. And then have a beam that connects. Oh, that's even better. Hold on. Beam that runs all the way down to here. Oh, yeah. It connects it all like that. I didn't get rid of that. A beam that connects that. And we have power also, because we always want to run power with things like this. On there. All the way down to there. And then we go power line. For some reason I did not remember what a power line was. And then we can go I won't worry about the conveyor underneath for now, just in case we don't always use it. There. I like the way this looks. I think this looks very nice. Okay. Now we come here. We save, and it is train line. No, train. A two-way train rail. Two-way rail. Woo! We got there. And it would go in transportation, edit, add a subcategory, train, add blueprint, apply, and then we have the icon, rail, select, save. There we go. Now we have this, and then we would need a, what would we need? We need a base also to put underneath it. Let's go clear. And then we would want, like I said, a base, which would just honestly be like a... you know, we can worry about the base later. Now we go to trains. And we'll run over to the main base. Not the main base, this is the main base. We'll run over. Hey! Hey, you're back! I missed you, bud! Or I do go somewhere else. Is there anything else I can grab? Nope. I guess technically I could grab this. Wait, do I have enough computers in here? No, I don't. I have 38. I need 50. Anyway, I have enough modular frames I could upgrade, but I could upgrade the pipeline, but we've come too far. Okay. Hypertube cannon. Woo. Want to run this back this way. Over towards the other base. Beep, beep, beep. Why did you not? Hello? There we go. Whee. No. This is the biggest problem I have with the hypertube cannons. With this. There we go. Now I gotta hit E a bunch to try to. There we go. And we'll want to put the train station. Whoa. Easy. Has there been a slug there this whole time that I just missed? I've made this run so many times. Hello, slug. Now, where do we want to have our train station enter? We'll have to run the smart plates up. There's not a lot of room to run up here, except unless we run it up right there. We could have our... Okay. Have our train station above here. Nope. That would not flip. We could do... Let's see. This is the floor. This is this floor. Hold on. Dang it. Zoop across and then go away. Uh-oh. If that's too many items to be zooping. We want the train station maybe outside, at least for this first piece. Because, I mean, all we're going to be doing... Oh, I don't have my red sheet up. It's been so long. It's been so long since I have messed with this. There we go. How many am I going to need for... We're in phase 3. For modular engines, we're going to need 2.5 manufacturers to produce what we need to produce. So if we just have 2.5 manufacturers, here, let's see, because I will want, that's, excuse me, sorry. I think we'll have, because we'll have to have more than one train station coming in here. Because we will have also the stuff coming in for the automated wiring. Uh-oh, we're running in. Let's actually move, oh, don't fall. Let's see, I don't want to run this all the way to the edge. I want this to be like here. And then just like over a half. And then we need, I guess really we technically don't need 2.5, but can we fit 3? We can fit 3, so we're doing 3. And we have modular engines. Excellent, beautiful. And we'll need to be making, where did it go? I said automated wiring earlier, I meant adaptive control unit. We want 2.5 per minute. So then you, my middle one, can go up to 50%. Next, I will want to have a spot here, maybe? Can't run it too far that way. That's going to be where we have things coming in from the train. So they'll come in here and go that way, and I think I'm going to want to have organization, industrial storage for things coming in. We'll need what comes in for adaptive control. Oh, I'll have 3 things coming in for adaptive control, so I need to make sure I have room for 5 of my desired thingy things. What are things called anymore anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they'll come in from the train here. Then we will come out here, and we'll probably come up from underneath for the smart plating. Let's worry about that later. Let's worry about trains right now. Trains are what we are here for right now. Is this is here. Train. I think I need to run, let's see. We're gonna go 7 deep right now and see. We're gonna need a train station and potentially, no, we'll just need 2 freight platforms for this train. Oh no. Oh, that's another good question. Which way do I need it to come from? It'll come from the other way. But one of these, how many wide are you, friend? Nearly 2 wide? Or nearly 2, or you are. I think it's like exactly 2 long. You're too long, so we need it to be at least 6 long. Probably 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll add a little bit extra. Out to there. Out to here. And we'll do another vertical. How many wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I go 1, blank, blank. How do I... There's math to make it so I have an even little break here. Was it there? 1, 1, 2, blank. 1, 2, nope. Was it 1, 2, 3 here? 1, 2. It's an even number. So that makes it, I can just go every other one. If it is an even number. There we go. And this will be our train entry platform. How many? Let me get soup. We're gonna go 6 wide. We're gonna go 6 wide for right now, and then I will place down our train platforms, and I'll talk to you a little bit about how we can make the trains work. And then next time we'll build our train station at each of the respective places. One at rubber, one at motors. And then we will discuss and decide how that will work. Aha! We have this, and then we want... How do we do this over there? Like so. What's this? What would this, what's the word? Ramp be? Is it a... It's a 2 meter. Excellent. Now I need to make these the outside color. And then we'll do, go ahead and put one more on each side just to make sure I have room. Now I want to put, remember that time I said we're not going to worry about this stuff. We're worrying about the train station right now. Well, you know what? You're right, we should be. How about that, huh? I did it right. And we can really go with Mark 1 stuff because we're not going to be making a whole lot for now. Straight mode. Go. We will have 2 train cars. So let's go ahead. Now we can put down our train station. First train station, which will go this way. Let's see. Right? Yep. Are you going to talk to me when I put this down? No, you're not. That's no fun. And then we have freight platforms, which we need to set to 1, 2, what's it called? You can either set your train platforms like the trucks. You set them to load and unload. These ones are going to be unload. And then coming out of here, we'll come to, it's kind of best practice, I think. Oops. There we go. To have these buffers here. Ooh, maybe I didn't leave enough room. I don't know that I left enough room. I didn't. Need to go out 1 more wide. Oh no, it runs into nature! Not nature. I don't want to run into nature. I'm so sorry that we have to run into nature. Oh, look, we're clear. Now we have back to our trains. We haven't done anything with elevators yet. I forgot about elevators. Anyway, we do this again. We're bringing it half in. One of these up. Bring back our freight platform. And you can do a fluid. Oh, I do have this incorrect a little bit. Don't I? Yeah, I wanted to bring this back too. We're getting there. We're figuring this out. H. This. Not quite. Actually, this is actually fine, running this to the edge. And then we have our, again, freight platform. 1 and 2. Move these a little bit closer. We add this buffer just to make sure. I mean, really, they're not even. It's more for like later game when you're really counting on ensuring you have the best throughput possible. That's not something we're terribly worried about at this point, because we're only going to be, bringing in not a whole bunch of things, but that way, because whenever the train unloads here, let's go ahead and make our train, shall we? First train. We want to make our freight cars. Okay. Oh, because this isn't quite long enough. There we go. There we go. So the train will pull up, and these little arms will reach in and unload whatever is there, and then load it into here. But when that happens, it'll stop, whether it's a load or an unload, it'll stop either loading or unloading. So you can put one of these buffers here to ensure that you are not losing any throughput if there's still stuff in here. So that way things are just continuously moving all the time, because that's satisfactory, baby. So next, what we would do, and we'll set this up more next time, have an efficient day. This is going to be space elevator. We have our train station. There's a timetable, so you can see here on our map we have our train station, and there will be another one down here. There'll be another one over here, so where this will come through, and you will see this train station. So then we can come to the train and tell it what order of things to go through. It's pretty nifty. So that's the basics of trains without actually going in and doing anything with trains. But we will go in and do stuff with trains next time. So I think I'll go ahead and these are all going to have, what's the word? Smart splitters. Anyway, I hope you have had a good day today. This doesn't need a smart splitter, but I'm going to put a splitter anyway. Anyway, I hope you have had a good day today. I hope you have a better day tomorrow, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.